Alright, issue 62 of the Avengers is finally out, giving us the backstory to the first Sorcerer Supreme, Agamotto. So we see Agamotto as coming into this cave where you see all these cave people running out of it, right? You hear, "Ah!" It's this dude right here, he in pain. He does this magic spell and he sees that all these fucking slimy ass things and shit is on him, right? And he fucking get them things off of him. While it's going down in the red bubbles you see behind him, it says that the earth is a strange place and it's up to him to keep it that way because he is the first Sorcerer Supreme and he's here to keep things weird. He says that his mystic knowledge stretches beyond the limits of this planet's understanding, but he don't know shit about himself, such as how he came to be. Was he born an ape-man? Or is he a spirit made flesh? Or is he a tear of an elder god given sentence? Believe it or not, he didn't spend much time pondering such questions, for it wasn't the past that concerned him. As you see him going down in this little cave right here in the lava, he goes to his Sanctum Sanctorum, where he can see all the multiverses at once. He calls his the Mystic Sanctorum. He goes there to remove the rest of the fucking mind maggots and the purple flesh nesters. Then he lets dude go before he teaches him how to use herbs and shit to heal himself, and togs the lick to expand his mind because he can see where their timeline is. But that's when Mephisto pop up and Dr. Strange told him like, bro, how many times I'm gonna have to whoop your ass? He said, man, you whoop my ass more than I counted, but that shit don't matter. Agamotto was like, all right, I suppose you know what happens next. He said, you don't want the magic eyes, Sorcerer. You tell me as they get into this big ass fight with this dragon or this hydra, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And he said, he's right, I see it all. I see the ravaging worlds. I see the great heroes of prehistoric from other Earths just like this one, but they all got struck down, all butchered. And here I stand alone on Earth 616. Interesting number that they called, on some worlds they call it the true mark of the beast. So Mephisto making fun of him because they had prehistoric Avengers broke up. You gotta read Avengers 1 million BC special. And Agamotto's like, I could deal with your ass by myself. You finna fall right here. Mephisto was like, to answer your question from earlier, 312. That's how many times you whoop my ass. But who's keeping count? He said, man, after all this time, I thought I had more time. So then this one we see after the fight that Agamotto lost that shit. And this where Ghost Rider pull up on his ass. And they start talking about basically what's gonna happen to the future. So he wants to go collect the Avengers again. He goes to Iron Fist. We see the first Moon Knight. They join the squad. Then they go get Starbrand. He was in space on the moon. He said, just tell me where to go. I'm trying to smash motherfuckers. They tried to go holler at the Wakandans and get some help from them, but ever since the Black Panther died, they not fucking with nobody in the world. They still got their gates closed. They went to Asgard to get Odin. He was happy as hell to get the fuck up out of there because of fucking Thor. He kept crying, motherfucking making thunder and shit. But he said he don't want the Phoenix there. Agamotto was like, you ain't gotta worry about that. The Phoenix done already left the Earth. So now that they all together, he take them over to where the fuck they supposed to be going because they don't even know why he up there collecting them. And then this is why. They met up with the current canon Avengers. All of this will be continued in Avengers Assemble Alpha issue number 1, part 1, and part 2 will be finished in Avengers Assemble. Pause the read if you want to see what happens in each issue.